Matthew Paserno. Joseph O'Kay.
She's from Garrettson Beach, Brooklyn, mother of 2, an 11-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Thank you.
Last time we heard from her was 8:55 Tuesday morning.
Christopher J. Pickford.
She called her husband and let him know that she got to work okay and that she would be getting out early to pick up her son from his first day at school.
Dennis J. Pierce.
She was working in the Second World Trade, 92nd floor. She left home at Tuesday, 7 o'clock. We haven't heard or seen from her since.
Susan Elizabeth Pinto.
Every night I go home, I have to face my niece crying in my eyes, asking me when is their mom going to come home. We really miss her and we need her back in our lives.
We all miss you.
They found some bodies, but it's really bad, really bad.
They're hoisting beams out of the hole.
With a what?
With a crane.
Okay.
It's a mess down there. There is stuff all over the place. They're worried about buildings collapsing still.
Yeah, we were loading them out to make, like I say, make access and look for maybe some survivors or those who haven't.
It's an unreality feeling. You have that feeling where you're here, but you're not here.
There's twisted fire trucks and steel all over the place at different lots.
We saw people jumping out of the windows, and then we saw the explosion and the buildings coming down.
2 hours ago, we found a woman who was pregnant and dead and bent over in the car. About 10 feet away, we found remains of another body.
The fireman, I don't want to tell his name, but really concerned. It's personal with me.
We're in the midst of a terrible tragedy here, and we all feel it. We feel the pain of each other.
We all need to come together, just drop all the negativity.
No anger.
No anger.
No anger. I'm here to help the people that need help.
We should be reaching out and trying to alleviate the anxiety of others and be a source of comfort and strength to them.
Go to your neighbor and say, if I've done something wrong, I'm sorry, forgive me. And we all need to come together now.
I feel for the families that were lost, and I hope I could make it a little better. I hope I find somebody.
You have to never give up hope. You always want anybody to be saved, but I guess as the days go on, it gets tougher and tougher. You hope somebody's somewhere safe, but hopefully they'll find somebody.
It's very difficult to know that the city that I love is different, but really the world is different. I mean, all of us are different, So who knows when we'll go back to being the way that we were, maybe never.
When you were down there, did you see anything that really sticks in your mind as maybe the picture you'll remember as the years go by?
Yeah, the fact that there's a couple of 100-story buildings that no longer exist. That'll always stick with me. The skyline is not the same in New York City.
There's no question that the terrorists succeeded in changing the look of the New York skyline. But did they change the way the people of New York feel?
Everybody's trying to help one another right now. That's what we just came out here for, to be volunteers, and we can't even get in.
Tools, blankets, hard hats, goggles, gloves, knee pads. Everything that they need down at Ground Zero.
What's the difference in the feeling of in the people, in the atmosphere? I mean, how could you describe it?
Right now, everybody's trying to be united together and try to help one another.
Where do we go, do you know?
Let's go straight. New Yorkers had a bad reputation for being so mean and, nasty to everyone else. Where is it now? Everyone's here helping each other out. Everyone's being so sweet to each other. It's shocking me, to be honest.
I'm bringing in 40 iron workers, and I got to get them in. I got to get the guys out from the 7 o'clock shift. So they're going in from 4 to 12.
What kind of equipment you got down here, and how many personnel?
Right now, all I have down there is I have some laborers, I have some carpenters, and iron workers. And that's what we're handling right now.
No, it's a tough situation when you're down there. It's hard to believe the mass destruction. Yes.
Okay.
It's a fallout. It's a fallout down there. It's you take all the elements of a building, throw them in a blender, and then just blow them into the air, and that's what it looks like. There's no glass. There's no sheetrock. There's nothing. It's just pulverized,
Okay. Here we just block everybody out. Okay. How do those people get in down there?